Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Progressive Learners, which is a one-stop destination for your educational videos. Today we'll be starting with mathematics, and let's start with the first topic without wasting any further time. From mathematics, I have given the detailed syllabus earlier in my introductory video. Today we'll be talking about the number system. So you should be knowing what topics will be included in the number system. So number system, we will be talking about first, that is a number. In this topic, we will be covering digits, the numeration system, how do you find out the value of those digits, etc., etc. Then the next topic in number system will be the types of numbers. After the types of numbers, the next thing that you will learn is how to find out the digits in a particular number. For example, if you have to find out what will be the units place digit of a particular sum or of a particular indice, okay? So then we'll be learning how to do that. There's a particular method for that. Then you'll be talking about commutative properties. Commutative properties are going to include additive identity, additive inverse, multiplicative identity, multiplicative inverse, associative rule, distributive rule, etc. etc. Okay, so we'll be talking about these commutative properties together. Then the common topic that is included under the number system is operation on numbers. Now, when you talk about operation on numbers, we'll be talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. But it doesn't end over there. We'll be talking something more about it as well. Then we'll be talking about the test of divisibilities. Test of divisibility of numbers. Then the last topic is going to be the Roman numbers and decimal numbers. Now, when we say Roman numbers and decimal numbers, you may feel that there is a small topic, but no, Roman numbers are just well known till 20, and beyond that there are different alphabets which are used to denote Roman numbers. So we'll be learning about those alphabets. Decimal numbers, we'll be learning how to convert them into fractions and what will be the simplest form, etc., etc. We'll be also talking about recurring decimal numbers, which is a little difficult in this exam, where the questions are a little advanced over here in this topic. Okay, now this lecture wherein we study about the number system and so many topics under the number system, this lecture will be beneficial for those children who have taken mathematics and science as their subject for paper 2. It will also benefit those students who are appearing for other competitive exams and their competitive exams has number system as one of the topics. So without further ado, let's start with our topic. Okay, so when we start with the number system, children, we shall be first starting with the numbers. The first topic for today, that is number A, is going to be the digits. So I have started with the number. I'll just write it down. I have started with the first topic, that is number. In number, we'll be starting with digits. There are subtopics in numbers, like we'll be talking about digits, we'll be talking about the value of digits, the example, the place value and the face value and sorts like that. Now, when you talk about digits, children, there are basically two types of digits. First is the digits which are included in the Indian system, and we have digits which are included for the international system. Now, when you talk about the Indian system and international system, what is so different between these two? Okay, so I'll give you the digits and their values so that you understand. I'll draw it in the form of a differentiating column so that it's easy to understand. So when I start with the Indian system, say suppose I have to write 10. Okay, I have to denote the place tens. So it is always 10 raised to the power 1. If in an international system, then also it is same. Tens is written as 10 raised to the power 1. Now for hundreds, it will be written as 10 raised to the power 2. Whereas in international system, again, hundreds is written as 10 raised to the power 2. Now we come to thousands. Thousands will be written as 10 raised to the power 3. Here again, thousands, 10 raised to the power 3. The next one, that is 10,000s, is written as 10 raised to the power 4. Here also it is 10,000s is written as 10 raised to the power 4. Now from the next digit onwards, I need you all to pay more attention to this because this is going to change a little bit now. So if I have 10,000, after 10,000 in the Indian system, we write lakh, right? Now the lakhs, or in lakhs, we always give 10 raised to the power 5. Whereas in the international system, after 10,000s, we do not use lakhs, we use 100,000. So you see the difference over here, and this is 10 raised to the power 5. After lakhs in Indian system, you have 10 lakh, right? 10 lakh is nothing but 10 raised to the power 6. Whereas in the international system, after 100,000s, you have million. So million is going to be 10 raised to the power 6. Now in the Indian system, after 10 lakh, we have crore. Crores is going to be 10 raised to the power 7. Whereas in the international system, after million, you will be having 10 million, which gives you the value 10 raised to the power 7. The last one, because beyond this we do not do it. Okay, the last one will be 10 crores, which gives you 10 raised to the power 8. Whereas the next one is, over here it will be 100 million, which gives you the value 10 raised to the power 8. Now you see the difference between them, children. We see that from here onwards, that is from the word lakh onwards till 10 crores, the entire numbering system for the Indian system as well as for the international system stands different. Okay, what is lakh in the Indian system is 100,000 in the international system. What is 10 lakh in the Indian system is a million in the international system. What is a crore in the Indian system is similar to 10 million in the international system, and whatever is 10 crore in the Indian system is similar to 100 million. CTT does not ask questions beyond this. Okay, so you need to know how to convert these numbers into digits. What they generally ask, the type of questions that are generally asked from this part is how to convert it. Okay, for example, if I have, I'll just give you an example over here. 8 crore 47 lakh 90. Now when you write this number, the first thing that should come to your mind is identify whether it is given in the Indian system or the international system. The word crore has appeared over here. So if you have crore written, it belongs to the Indian system. So crore has how many zeros over here? We see that crore is going to have 7 zeros. So let's write down, it's 8 crore. So I write down 8 over here, and after 8 I'll be having 7 digits. Okay. Now after crore comes 10 lakhs. Okay. So you have the number in tens over here, that is 47. So I write down this number after it. So I'll just write it down, 47 lakh. Now after 47 lakh, I have nothing in ten thousands, I have nothing in thousands, I have nothing in hundreds. I have it directly in the tens. So let's see how many empty places are we going to have. We have this 1, 2 and 3. So if 3 places are empty, we have 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, and then directly you are going to write 90. So then this is your number, children. It is 8 crore 47 lakh and 90. I'll give you one more example from the other system so that you understand. 5 million 8,094. Now, if you see this number, they have used the word million. So if million appears, it should be belonging to the international system. So let's understand how to write down if it belongs to the international system. So let's look, million has how many digits? It has 10 raised to the power 6. It's 5. It's not in tens, so it is only million. So you have 5 written down over here. Now after 5, you need to have 6 digits because it is million is 10 raised to the power of 6. Now after that, 8,000 is given. So nothing in the 100,000s place, nothing in the 10,000s place, directly in the thousands place. So 2 zeros included here, then I write down 8,000. After 8,000, 94 is written. So 94 is not going to be in the hundreds either. I have written down 1000, that is 8,000. So after 1000, hundreds place is empty. So I put a 0 over here. 94 is included in tens. So I write down 94. So now children, you see, this is going to be my number. That is 5,008,094. I hope this much is clear to you. If you have liked today's video, please hit the like and the subscribe button. If there are any comments, please leave them down in the comment box. All your comments are valuable to me and they'll be appreciated. Stay tuned to the next video for number system. Thank you.